What's going on, everyone? It's time for another Christmas horror film review. Today we're going to talk about the Christmas creature feature horror film, obviously Krampus. I absolutely love this movie, and I haven't talked about it yet. So what a perfect time to talk about it now that the holiday season's coming quick. Yeah, Krampus was released by Universal Pictures, December 4th, 2015. It was produced by Thomas Tull, Josh Genie, and Alex Garcia, the people who did the Godzilla movies. Um, it's also from Legendary Pictures, the Godzilla and all that. It was written by Todd Castance or Casley and Zach Shields, and it was co-written, produced, and directed by John Doherty, who actually, if you're not familiar with that name, he's the one who did Trick or Treat and the upcoming Trick or Treat 2, which is supposed to be out next year. Godzilla King of the Monsters, which I just reviewed recently, and he produced Godzilla versus Kong as well. I think he actually helped write that one too, if I remember correctly. But yeah, this had a budget of $15 million and a box office earnings of over $61.5 million. So it was a decent success. And boy, was this movie fun. So if you're not sure what Krampus is basically the evil version of Frankenstein. He's almost like a demon, where people are being really bad and not loving the form of Christmas. He comes and he uh, punishes them for all their bad bidding and stuff like that. So in this one, a young kid and his dysfunctional family aren't getting along. So he writes a Christmas letter to Santa where he wants his family to be like the old times, all happy and stuff. And makes fun of his family and stuff. Then he tears it up and throws it out the window after his cousins read it out at the family dinner table. And this causes Krampus to get the wind of it, and this dark evil it starts happening where Krampus and all his minion and helpers come and cause torment to the family and the community around them. Overall, this film is beautifully shot, really well put together. This is also a black comedy. It's not full on just straight horror and nightmare fuel stuff. There's a lot of black comedy mixed in with it. There's a lot of good stuff in this film. It's made by the team that knows how to make a good monster movie too, because these guys, whenever they put out uh, a film like the Godzilla remake and the Godzilla films and this one, and Trick or Treat, obviously, and a couple others they've done, they're usually all top notch. So I love the look of Santa or Krampus, the evil Santa. He has quite the evil creature look into it, and I love that. They capture the lore because this is more, I think it's like a Norwegian folk tale of Krampus. That's where it originates, I think, if I remember correctly. And they capture that really well in this film. They capture the look. Obviously, they took some liberties of doing it. They have a killer angel, Jack in the Box that eats people, and some other evil snowmen tormenting people and stuff. And the minions and everything, they really captured the look very well. It's beautifully shot, like I said. Even the special effects and everything, the makeup and all that is top notch, perfect. Absolutely love it. Especially in the climax scene where you guys see his evil sleigh of his demonic bison things with skulls on their heads and stuff. That all looks fantastic, and love the look of it. The acting is pretty good in this, pretty well done. There's a lot of comedians and stuff that have been from Parks and Recreation and other films, and a lot of familiar names. Toni Collette's in this, obviously, and she went on. She got after this. She went on to do more serious horror films, but right for this one, they all did their really best, and it's really well put together. I really enjoyed it. It does take a little time for like the evil stuff to kick in, but they really let you get used to the family and either get really close with some people, trying to make you hate some of the characters and stuff, and then once the evilness comes and goes, it just goes and it grabs a hold of you and just drags you through this really crazy ride. Overall, I really love this movie. I just wish you got to see the creatures more, and you get more of the horror stuff because that's only like half the movie. But yeah, for what they did, it is really good and really fun. And I watch this every year since it came out, so I definitely enjoyed this film so much. I'm going to give this one a 4.5 out of 5. Absolutely great time, a lot of fun. I wish they made more films like this, but yeah, it's still a really fun movie. Don't get this wrong with the really crappy straight to video films, but yeah, Krampus is definitely one of the best horror Christmas creature features out there to check out. So if you haven't seen this yet, definitely go check it out. I highly recommend it. So yeah, and it's available pretty much everywhere. It's on Prime. I think you can probably find it on some Netflix, and then yeah, it's usually around everywhere. So definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. I'll link a trailer down below if you want. So you can check it out for some reason you haven't seen it yet. And also make sure you check out my Instagram. That's linked down below. It's where I always post clips of films I'm going to review in the future. All my stories. I have the film title and hashtag and something film in a hashtag, so you're aware of it. And also my Letterbox is down below. Derek P Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating after watching the films. Follow me on one of those two platforms. Stay in the loop with this channel. Like this video, share it so more people aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. And also if you have any other Christmas movies or any films or film franchises in general that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can and if I can find them. Make sure you subscribe, because hopefully we find something weird, obscure, and odd that you probably never thought of checking out together. And also so you hear my opinions on popular films that have come out, like somewhat like this, and classic films and reviews on other things. And also don't forget to ring that bell because, well, the next few films, well, at least 2 of them aren't really Christmas movies, but they're good fun family movies I thought I'd review. And I have them in a box out with another classic Christmas monster movie that I'm going to review. But yeah, so I'm either going to I'm thinking about the Goonies, Gremlins, and Gremlins 2 for my next 3 reviews. So tune in for one of those, hopefully, for the next one. And yeah, well, hopefully you guys, hopefully you guys aren't evil and stuff. And Krampus doesn't come and visit you this Christmas. And watch out for all those crazy Christmas demon minions. I can't speak now, so I'm gonna go. So till then, cheers.